Good morning, Antigua and Barbuda. I am meteorologist Jaleel Jacobs, and I'm here to bring you today's tropical weather outlook for today, Thursday, 19th of October, 2023. And we have a few weeks left in the hurricane season, and we can see that for Antigua and Barbuda, the Leeward Islands, and the Eastern Caribbean in general, we have Tropical Storm Tammy that is just now east of Barbados, and it is projected to move across the Eastern Caribbean. Let's take a closer look at the current projection for Tropical Storm Tammy. And you would have seen that based on the 11 p.m. last night, that the track has shifted from west of Antigua and Barbuda now to just east of Antigua and Barbuda. So the system has meandered a little bit, and we're going to look at the reason why they have made a shift, a change in the track forecast. Currently, Tropical Storm Tammy is located at 13.5 degrees north, or 55.1 degrees west, or about 465 miles east-southeast of Guadeloupe. Maximum sustained winds have significantly changed. At 5 o'clock this morning, maximum sustained winds were at 40 miles per hour, but after the aircraft would have went into the tropical storm, this morning, maximum sustained winds were found at 60 miles per hour, which is about 14 or 15 miles per hour less than the hurricane strength of a Category 1 hurricane. So we are in for quite a bit of wind, with this maximum sustained winds being increased to 60 miles per hour. Its present movement is west-northwest at 16 miles per hour, so the forward speed has slowed down a little bit, but you can see this west-northwestward motion, and then it's going to make a turn towards the north. And then the minimum central pressure is now at 1,004 millibars. Another noticeable change in the track and intensity of Tropical Storm Tammy, that the National Hurricane Center is looking that Tammy will increase in strength to a hurricane by the time it gets to 2 p.m. Saturday, just north or northwest of Barbuda. So that is also a notable change from the 5 a.m. update on Tropical Storm Tammy. So right now across the Eastern Caribbean, we have tropical storm watches that are in effect for the Leeward Islands, Sabre and St. Eustatius, Guadeloupe, Martinique, Dominica, and Barbados at the moment. Here's the present satellite view of the Atlantic, and we can see here the tropical storm watch areas are in this yellow box here. This activity to the north of the Leeward Islands, that is currently a prefrontal trough, and this is the cold front that has emerged off of the North American coast. This cold front here is the reason why a Tropical Storm Tammy will come across the northwest and then make that turn away from the Bermuda and the Bahamas. But this trough activity is what we would have been experiencing this morning and throughout the day today, that these massive clouds, some of it will drift across the islands, and we should see some on and out showers for the rest of today. But this is the current position of Tammy. This is Barbados right here, and this is the current position of Tropical Storm Tammy. And over the next 24 hours, Tammy will make its way towards the Eastern Caribbean. So that track has shifted. We're going to look at the GFS precipitation forecast for Tammy. And as we can see here on the graphic, that the tropical storm is now moving just east of the Eastern Caribbean islands. And that is why the National Hurricane Center has made that shift in the track. If we look at the ECMWF, now we see the models are finally now agreeing that Tropical Storm Tammy should take this eventual path across the Eastern Caribbean. So the National Hurricane Center would have made that adjustment on the track from west of the islands to now just slightly east of the islands, possibly even a landfall in Antigua and Barbuda. So we're going to look out for possible upgrades to the tropical storm watches to tropical storm warnings, and possibly even hurricane watches by later tonight or tomorrow morning. We take a look at tropical storm force wind speed probabilities, and we see that we are now in that 60 to 70% category for tropical storm winds affecting the islands. So again, we are looking for this sort of in the wind impact and showers tomorrow night into Saturday. So again, we're going to ask everyone to be prepared if you have your hurricane plans and your hurricane plans, that you be ready to implement them in the next 48 hours or the next 12 to 36 hours. So we're going to have more updates at 11 p.m. and 2 p.m. this afternoon. So you stay tuned to the Antigua and Barbuda Meteorological Service for further updates on the Tropical Storm Tammy. And we will be with you again as the updates come in. Thank you so much for joining, and see you soon.